morning. I'm about to go to the cafe, work on some homework I have to turn in today. But I wanted to share just like how God really does be with us, and I know that sometimes we have our moments of doubt, our moments of God, where are you? Are you listening? Do you see what I'm going through? Do you hear me? And yesterday just really reminded me that like God really is always there, you know, because I was working on something. I was working on one of my websites and I had messed something up, and it just really made me so, it pissed me off so bad, because I'm like, it's literally always something, like it's just always something, right? And so I was just like, I'm just over it. I don't want to work on it anymore. I'm about to go to sleep. I called my mom. I was like, I'm so annoyed. This just happened. I'm just about to go to bed. And she was like, just go to bed, move, you know, tomorrow will be better, whatever. So then I had been listening to gospel music the whole time, because my friend Lacey, she had sent me a song. And after I listened to the song that she sent me, a playlist of like different songs were playing, and it was all songs I had never heard of. And I was like, oh, I like this song, I like this song, I like this song. So, you know, I was just listening to the songs. I was laying down and I was like, you know, I'm about to just get in the presence of God. Maybe this is why he didn't want me to work on this website. Maybe I need to sit with him, whatever. So I was just laying down. I was listening to my music and I was kind of falling asleep through some of the songs. You know, it was really putting me to sleep. And so I started asking God, like, because I had watched a sermon from church, my church out here the other day. And she was saying, you know, like when it comes to like people that's rising up against you, like, you know, you don't worry about them, but just ask God, like, what do I do, whatever. So I wasn't thinking about that per se. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I was more so thinking like just in different areas of my life, like, God, what do I do? Where do I go from here? What direction do I go in? What is it that you need me to say? What is it that I need to know? You know, so I was just asking all these questions. And then this song came on. And literally as I'm asking these questions, this song came on, and it was like, you know, you asking God, like, what do I do? And all these other questions. It's my first time hearing the song, so I don't remember the lyrics all the way, but it was like you asking God, like, you know, all these different questions. And but one of the questions, like, what do I do, amongst other questions. And then I was like, oh my gosh, what? And then the chorus ended up being something like, keep the faith, keep the faith. And so I just took it as like God telling me to, like, you know, just to keep my faith strong, you know. And I felt like that was his answer to me, like, here, keep your faith. So I said, okay, God, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop worrying, I'm gonna stop questioning, I'm gonna stop doubting, I'm gonna keep my faith. And mind you, I have strong faith, but I definitely get in moments and times where I doubt, I worry, I question God, like if he see what's going on. I question God, like if he's hearing me, if he's even like leading me anymore, you know. And so or I question, or I get like real pessimistic about certain things, and I feel like God is telling me, like, I just need you to keep your faith. I need you to stop doing all that worrying you be doing. I need you to stop doing all that questioning me and doubting me that you be doing. This is what I need you to do for me. Keep your faith. And so that's what I'm gonna do. But I just thought it was beautiful the way that I was asking those questions, and then that song came on and I was like, you know, God, you really are always there, and you do be hearing me. I'm doing my makeup, which I haven't done in so long, honestly, because I haven't been nowhere in so long, or been out in so long. But I'm gonna go out with Janae. We're gonna have dinner, and then we're gonna go to like a little music thing. And yeah, earlier I did a prayer wall. I'm gonna have to show y'all, but I need to hurry up and get ready so I don't be late. So I had went out to dinner with Janae. We had went to one of my favorite restaurants. We got sushi. And then we were supposed to go to like a music thing, but neither one of us was feeling it. So now I'm home. I got one of my old teens and I come over. Ooh, we finna lay up and just lay up, because I'm not playing about my celibacy journey, y'all. Ain't nobody getting this but my husband whenever he come along. But you know, sometimes ain't nothing wrong with a little company. And I asked him to come over here. He asked me, can he come over here? Well, really he asked me if he can come over here, and I said, okay. So, but yeah, I be fine by myself. I don't be playing by my space and my being by myself either. But like I said, sometimes you just need a little company. So come on, boo. And I called him a ting, but he wasn't even really a ting like that. Like, when did I meet him? Had to be over a year now, maybe even almost 2 years, even over 2 years. But like, we went on a couple of dates. We had coffee twice, and then what else? Oh, I took him to the music bar one time, and I think that's it. But like, we enjoy each other's company. He's an older guy. He should be like 33, 34 now. But yeah, I like chilling with him. Well, I'm back, but I'm on the way to the gym. Anyway, I was saying, and I shared this on Instagram, that last week I had wanted to go see this documentary, right? And it was sold out. I found out about it because I seen that the advertisement on the street for the festival, whatever. So it was very last minute when I found out. I wanted to see this Jay Dilla documentary. It was sold out. So I said that I'm gonna get a ticket for another movie and I'm going to sneak into the Jay Dilla documentary. I went to the movies, tried to do that, but the theaters were on different levels and they had people directing you on where to go. So it wasn't like I was finna go where I wasn't supposed to be, right? So then I had went down to the theater and I was like, well, I'm gonna just watch the movie that I bought the ticket for or whatever. And I walked in there and I saw like not the first, but I was standing there, I saw like 3 seconds of it, literally like 3 seconds. And I was like, hell no, like I am not gonna watch this. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ask them if I can go see the other movie, right? And so then I had went down there and I was like, is there more space for this documentary? Because I knew it was sold out. And he was like, no, it's sold out. And I was like, okay, well, is it okay if I watch it standing up? And he was like, you know, just wait here 10 minutes, and if more people come for the movie, it was already like 10 15 minutes since the movie had started. And so he was like, just wait here to see if more people come and then you can go up there. So I had to wait up for like all about 3 minutes, and then he's like, you know, just go, there's no seats or whatever, I looked for you, but like you can go and watch it. And it just made me remember, like, literally when you want something, all you have to do is ask. And the worst that people can say is no. So it's like there's a chance you're gonna hear no, but there's also a chance that you're gonna hear yes. And I've never been afraid of being told no, because it's like, what's gonna happen when I get told no? What's my world gonna end? I'm gonna die? No, life is gonna go on. So it's like, for me, hearing no, rejection has never honestly been an issue. But I was just reminded in the experience and in that moment, literally just ask for what you want, because you sure might get it. There's a chance that you might get it, and all you gotta do is ask. I just shared this on Instagram, but I'm also gonna share it here because, you know, what I say on one thing, I have to say on everything. But maybe I should stop doing that. Y'all need to catch me where I'm at. Nah. But anyway, I was talking about how I didn't feel like going to the gym. And as I was laying down and I was contemplating, first of all, I was very ready to go to the gym, and then I ate. And every time I eat, it just sucks the life out of me. Anyway, I was laying there and I was like contemplating, you know, like, should I go or should I not go? And I'm like, I don't have to go, you know, I can rest if I want to. I be going hard all the time. So yeah, you know, that also is an option. And then I started thinking, like, you know, like, why do I go to the gym? You know, like, who am I doing this for? Why am I doing it? And immediately I thought about my future self, you know, and I was like, you know, me a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, will I be able to look at myself in the mirror and be okay with saying, like, I'm sorry that I didn't go hard enough. I'm sorry that I was lazy. I'm sorry that I didn't do what I needed to do for you. You know, and I don't think that will sit well with me, you know. So she really is relying on me to do what I have to do for her, because without me doing what I need to do now, she doesn't get to be, she doesn't get to see, she doesn't get to experience, she doesn't get to have. She's counting on me, she's depending on me, she's relying on me. So it's like, I truly am my why. My future self is my why, because I was being funny, but I was like, I don't have kids. So it's like, when you have kids or you have somebody depending on you, you go a little bit harder because you got somebody that's like, that needs you. My future self, she need me, you know. So I was like, let me get my ass up, let me go to the gym, work out so I can, my future self can be fine. She want to be fine. I want to be fine. I know she's still going to be fine. So I need to get up so I can work on getting fine for her, you know. So yeah, I just also was saying that like I'm just in this season of like extreme focus, extreme drive, extreme motivation, and I'm hungry. Honestly, I'm hungry. God damn it, I'm hungry. So let's get it. Who I'm doing it for? Me. And I can't wait to see me become who I'm gonna be and what I'm gonna be because of me. I don't know if I told you guys, I don't think I have, but I'm working on a book, and it really has been a joy to write it and work on it. I can't wait to complete it and share it. But it really just does feel good to be back in that mode, you know. Just working hard, goal chasing, dream chasing. But yeah, well, I'm about to work on it. I haven't been working on it. I was watching funny Marco videos and I just took a shower. But yeah, I got my lamp on, about to put my music on, set the mood, and I'm excited to see it through and to share. So I've been trying to figure out how to manage my time better these days, because I feel like it's a lot of things that I want to give my time right now, and it's a little bit difficult because there's only so much time in the day. But I feel like maybe I should try to not overwhelm myself by trying to do everything in one day, and maybe break it down into different days. So maybe one day I work on this, the next day I work on that, instead of trying to work on everything in one day. So yeah, I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, like what I'm gonna do, because I wanted to go to the gym today, but then I took a nap because I didn't really sleep well last night, because I have these shutters on my windows in the living room, and when the wind is blowing, it like blows the shutter and it makes so much motherfucking noise. And so when I woke up, I had breakfast and I just went back to sleep because I'm like, I'm sorry, like I really needed to get some rest. But I feel like I wasted so much of my day because I wanted to go to the gym, and I didn't even get to go to the gym today. But I did meet with my old nail tech and I had a lovely time. She's been trying to meet with me for some time now. She's very sweet, she's very encouraging, she's always saying very kind things, very loving things to me. And I had told her I was off of school this week, and if she would like to meet, we can meet. And she offered to do my nails for free, and then we're gonna have dinner tomorrow. And I honestly had a beautiful time with her, and it made me be more open to extending invites and making time for people, because I feel like that's the area that I struggle with. I don't really I'm not ever, or rarely, I don't ever extend invitations. I wait for people to extend invitations to me, and then I go. But it felt good to extend and have a beautiful time with her. And she's been going through a lot over the past year, and we were just there and we were talking, and she was like, some days I was like, you know, I need Carrie. And I was like, you know, that's so sweet, and it made me feel so good, because it's a beautiful feeling, and it's an honor for people to find solace in you and comfort in you. And it's just a good feeling to be a safe space for people, and to be able to bring comfort to somebody with my presence or my words or the wisdom that I have, you know. So it was very beautiful. We just talked about everything, and she was sharing everything, and yeah, it just made me feel really good, especially because she's older. She's like 10 years older. So it just makes me feel good that no matter the age, that I can be of service to other people. But yeah, so that was beautiful. That's the most beautiful part of my day. I got these little lilac nails. At first I went and I wanted something blue, and then I seen this color and I was like, oh, I want that color. You know, like when you see something and it's just like, I just be going with it, because it's like that's what your good want. So yeah, I'm about to work on my book, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm about to head to the gym, but I've been up like brainstorming all morning, trying to see what direction I would like to take my Instagram in, because I started trying to treat Instagram like a business, because I'm like, shit, like if I can try to make a way with it, I'm gonna try to use it to my advantage, you know. But I feel like in a way it's giving like I'm trying to sell myself, and I don't like that about it. And I feel like I'm also limiting myself because it's like I am so much of everything. I like different things, but then I'm like, okay, well, I can't overwhelm my audience because it's like I was researching like strategies and tools and different things like that, and like, oh, you need like a niche and you need to hone it in so people can come to you for like a certain thing. And it's like I'm just not one certain thing, you know. Like if you're fucking with it, you fucking with it. If you feeling me, you feeling me. But I need to show up as like everything that I am, and I want to share what I want to share, and I want to share what I like. And so I was just like, I'm gonna delete everything today. Not delete, but like archive everything, and I'm just gonna start over. And I feel like I always had an issue with that because I always wanted to look like I was true to me. Like, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. So if I delete it and you're new to my page, you're gonna think that like I just got on this. No, this is what I've been on. But it's like, that doesn't matter, you know. So I'm gonna archive everything, and I'm gonna start over, start fresh, start new, and I'm gonna post what I want to post. But yeah, it's really so much to say, but not much to say at all because I have to figure it out. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. And if I don't like it, then I'll just put everything back on the page. I am about to go have coffee with Francesca. We auditioned together, and she also goes to my school. So I think it's gonna be nice. I just left the record store. I got a Coco Roco album, and there's a song on there that literally is like on my playlist of my life. And when I seen it, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it, because it actually was in a box of new records that he got. And I be going there all the time, and the guy, he followed me on Instagram, and we be talking on Instagram and stuff. And he was like, I got a box of new stuff, you want to look in it? And I was like, yeah, let me see. And I seen it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it. And then I also got a Idris Muhammad record, and I'm just excited to grow my record collection. And as far as redoing my Instagram and things like that, I've decided not to archive everything, but I'm going to start off where I left off before I started doing the reels. And I'm going to keep the reels, but I'm going to take them off the feed because I don't have cover photos for them. That makes it look organized right now. So that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't know what's gotten into me, but I've been very talkative and very for the people this week. I don't know, I just really haven't had a problem being around people like I usually do. I haven't been in the mood to just, I was about to say I haven't been in the mood to just be by myself, but that's not true because I've been working on a lot of stuff and I've been by myself and it hasn't been bothering me. But yeah, I've been in the mood also to be with people, which is kind of strange for me. And so I seen Francesca yesterday. It was nice. I'm about to see Ronnie Bell in a second. We're gonna catch up and have dinner, and I haven't seen her in a while. But yeah, I just think I'm about to say I think that's crazy because I don't know what's going on with me. Also, I don't know if y'all remember when I told the story about Muhammad. It was a homeless man that I was seeing going to church every Sunday, and we became friends, so to say. And I would always give him what he needed. If he needed something, I told him every time I see him, if he's there, you know, I got him whatever he needed in the moment. Well, the last time I had seen him, he told me that he had an appointment and that he was kind of feeling sick or whatever. And I haven't seen him, and I was like at the beginning of the summer. And so I'm just so worried that maybe something happened to him or he had a procedure or something. But I've just really been thinking about Muhammad, and I pray that all is well with him. Also, I'm having a sale on the Timeless Woman. Everything is 50% off. I'm rebranding, renaming, so I need everything to go. So catch it while y'all can. It is like limited stuff. It's only like so much stuff left. So yes. So today is a big day, y'all. I've been having a lot to say, but I just can't pick up the camera sometimes. And I had picked it up yesterday morning to talk when I was waiting for the train, but my face was so fat and puffy from just waking up. I was like, I don't like how I look right now. So but today's a big day, y'all, because yesterday I checked my email and I got the resolution for my my residency application. So I'm going to get my residency permit. I'm so happy. I'm so excited because it's been such a long time coming, and I also have a lot to say in regards to that. But right now I need to go take like a little picture so I can have it on my card. So I want to just get cute for my picture. It's a celebration. So yes, I'm just so happy. I'm feeling so grateful. I'm so excited, and literally words cannot express, because what I will share is that for me to even get to this point was like miraculous situations and miraculous happenings, because it's like I literally didn't know what I was gonna do and how it was gonna work out, and God placed people in my life. God placed me in places for everything to come together. And it just made me think that like God really does know what he's doing, and God really does have a plan for our life, because I could have made any other choice or any other decision, and it could have taken me in a completely different direction, and I could be living a totally different life, or I wouldn't even like be at this point for everything to work out. So it's like, it's just crazy, because God really do be putting you in the perfect, in the right position, in the right place at the right time. So it's just crazy, like the people that I met that got me here, it's crazy. So yes, I need to go. So I'm walking from the gym, and I totally forgot that I had my camera in my bag, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you guys about yesterday. So I went, and I actually have to sit down and talk about this, because it's literally just so much to say, because now I'm thinking about everything I have to say, and I'm like, I need to sit and focus and be able to story tell. Anyway, loving this is a lie. I do like the cold weather. I'm not loving it because it just makes me want to sleep all day, but I am glad to be like in the cozy winter season, you know. Are y'all winter people, or are y'all like summer people? Hot people? Hot people or cold people? But yeah, let me get home, and then I'm gonna tell y'all everything, because it's just like God is so good and God loves me. Okay, let me tell you guys all about it. I'm so tired, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, so the other day I was at school. I was working on my book. I just check my email all day. I don't know, I think it's just like a habit to check your email. Anyway, just check the email, and I had one email, and it was from my lawyer, and it was like, okay, this is what your next step is. And I was like, I am a Spanish resident. And I just was smiling, and I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it. It's been such a long time coming. So anyway, I was looking for an appointment to do my fingerprints so I can get my Spanish ID card. And usually it's very hard to get these appointments. So I was going through all the different provinces and the police stations, and there was like nothing until, it was either nothing or it was nothing until January of next year. And so I'm like, I don't want to wait until January of next year, because I want to go home for Christmas, and I can't travel. Well, I can't travel by plane until I have this my Spanish ID card, right? So the sooner the better, because then I'll get it and then I can go home for Christmas. So then I'm looking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't see nothing. So finally I see something, and I'm taking a long time to do it, because I'm like, should I go to this particular place? And so when I finally went to go do it, the appointment was gone, and I'm like, fuck. So then I'm like, okay, let me keep looking. So I'm looking, and then I found another one, and I actually got it for a later time in the day, which was great. And it was actually closer than the one I had before, so that was also great. So I went to my appointment, and it was literally like 12 minutes away from, I had to take the train, not the metro but the train, but it was like 12 minutes away from where I stay. And then, well, 12 minutes on the train. I had to walk there and then walk from it, so overall it was just like 20. Anyway, the whole time I kept thinking like, God, because my lawyer was like, you can pay us to do all the paperwork for you to bring to them, or you can do it yourself. And it was just so last minute. Like, I found out, then I asked them, I was like, I found an appointment for the next day. Is it too late for y'all to do the stuff? And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna figure it out myself. I know I can figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. So I did all the paperwork, printed everything out, and I just kept saying all day, God, I pray that everything's all right. I know everything's gonna be all right as for like me having everything all together, and my appointment's gonna go fine. I just kept saying it. I kept claiming it. And so I got to the police station in this province, and she's going through everything, and she said, oh, you need to pay for this, this taxes, this something with taxes. And I said, oh yeah, I bought cash. She said, no, we don't accept cash. You gotta go to this bank and do the thing. And I'm like, fuck. Mind you, my appointment was at 1:45. I got there like 1:20 something. So I'm glad I went early, because had I went at 1:45, I was gonna be asked out, because they closed at 2. So she was like, you got like half an hour, go to the bank and get it done. So I was like, okay.
Went to one bank and she said, oh, you need to go to this other branch because we don't do that here. So I said, where's the closest one? Because this bank was literally like 100 feet away from the police station. So I was like, thank you, Lord. And she's like, it's like go out and then make a left. And then the other branch was like literally like a 5-minute walk away. So that was also great. So I'm like, thank you, Lord. Mind you, if I would have went to the other appointment in this other city that I had at first, I don't know if a bank would have been close or not. So everything just kind of worked out in my favor, and I praise God for that. Went to the bank. He had to pull a number and wait in line. They had 2 people in front of me, so I'm like, oh my gosh. At this point, it's like 1:45, 1:43, something like that. So I had to drop my nuts and ask the woman, because I kept thinking like, should I ask her, should I ask her? And I finally asked her, and I was like, can I go in front of you because I'm in a rush? And she's like, oh, I'm kind of in a rush too, and I feel some kind of thing. I'm like, okay, woman, whatever. So at this point, I get to I finally go to the desk. My number gets called and it's like 1:53, and I'm like, the lady said I need to do this thing here. He said, oh, you can do it at the ATM machine. And I'm like, I've been sitting here this whole time panicking, and I could have went to the ATM machine this whole time. So I'm like, okay. Went to the ATM machine, got it done. And at this point, I'm running back to the police station. It's like 2:01 as I'm running back. Yeah, so anyway, I had to go get my pizza. So anyway, I ran back to the station. She's going through everything. Everything's good. So then I'm looking, I'm like, where my pictures at? Because I had to take like pictures for my ID. And I'm like, I must have dropped them when I was running. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, do you have my pictures? Because I don't see them. She said, oh no, I don't have them, and you need them to like do. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go trace my steps, or if they flew away, what if I picked them up? So literally as I'm walking out the door of the office, a police officer is like coming around the corner, and he's handing me the pictures. Like he's coming to bring the pictures to me. I don't know where I dropped them at. I don't know if I left them on the counter when I came in, but it was just crazy timing. Like literally, he could have brought him in when I first got in there. He could have brought him in as I wasn't even thinking about it, but it was literally as I thought about it. And I walked out. He was walking in to bring me the pictures. And I'm like, God is good. God is crazy. Angels are real. It was just so crazy. So everything about it was just like, God did it. God orchestrated it. God was in my steps the whole day. God got in my feet. God got in my mind, my hands, my timing. It was just amazing. So anyway, y'all, I'm officially a resident of Spain. This is like the first step towards citizenship. I don't know if I will do citizenship in the future, because if I do get European citizenship, I have to give up my American citizenship, because Europe does not do dual citizenship with America. So it's one of those things, like in the future, if I want to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, then I won't. So we'll see. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I can't believe it. It's just, I simply just can't believe it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, because it'll be a 2-week vlog, and I just want to get into next week and do next week, and I don't want to bring this through any more days. I'll work on it tomorrow, upload it tomorrow. But yes, I'm very excited for what the future and my life has in store for me. And I deserve it. I fucking deserve it. So yes, I'm gonna see y'all next week.